All right, y'all, we live, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help a little better understand the self, man. I wait for everybody to get in. I'm not gonna check it for my own. There's a lot going on with Ice, man. I'm gonna cover Grammys. I'm a little late. It's all good. Check this out. Let's get it. What's good, fam? Go
Did you catch
gadget.
that? They just called that black man a house N-word with a hard R. Some people may be shocked to see this, but this isn't surprising to me at all. Many leftists will call any black person that they believe has stepped out of line by not agreeing with them all sorts of slurs and names. I've been dealing with this stuff since the day I started posting online and saying I don't align myself with the left. When I didn't do or say what they wanted, suddenly the anti-racist DEI, we're gonna cancel people for wearing cornrows crowd flooded my DMs with the most disgusting slurs I've ever seen. And you'll never see the woke cult advocating for canceling these types of people. Because if it's not obvious already, let me make it clear. Wokeness was never about advocating for what's best for black people or minorities or for anyone. It has always been about blind ideological conformity. And if you step outside their ideology, the woke cult no longer sees you
Lovely.
as
What's
a
good?
human
Call
deserving
dog.
of respect and dignity or whatever slogan they're trying to push
What's
right now.
good,
I've said
family?
before, I'm not a fan of ICE, so I'm not making this to jump in and support this guy's profession. Let's just make something clear. This isn't about ICE or DHS. This happened because this man stepped outside of what these people thought was acceptable behavior for a black man, and that's why he got harassed. So don't let people gaslight you, because I'm sure there are people trying to defend and justify this. But there's never a justification for racism, and the people who are constantly running around screaming that there's racism everywhere.
It's the left. Salute to everybody. Salute, fam. Yeah, man, we just a lot being exposed. I did a video I showed y'all about that Antifa guy, and then we got Levon, and then we got the Lion Party. The feds, they planting them. They got plants. I definitely wanted to hear what y'all thought about that, but we see they got the same rhetoric. Get your guns and go pull up on ICE, which is crazy. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Salute. But yeah, they said they arrested homeboy, but it's funny how Paul Birdsong didn't get arrested. That was just so crazy to me. But check this out. So they're out actually like they guarding the hotels where they staying at. Ainswell, what's good, family? They in the building. Fed nursery, they planting them everywhere. Yeah, it's a lot of plants going on, man. It's a lot of plants going on. I already knew that organization, Antifa, something wasn't right about it. It ain't look official to me. But I see why they arrested a man from Antifa, but the fake Black Panther man did not get arrested. That's because I truly believe he is a plant. But they wanted the white man's house. That's crazy, man. The Black Panther dude did the same thing. Salute, Twan. Appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Yeah, yo, man. It's just a little hypocrisy going on. We just trying to figure out what kind of way they moving, and they definitely moving. But that's how they gotta guard the ICE agents. But the fact that they throwing racial slurs at the ICE agents is crazy. But this just looks staged to me, man. Payroll, what's good, family? Renaissance woman, I appreciate y'all. This looks staged to me. I don't know, man. He got the hoodie on. I don't really mind the lion part. They need to drop the black for real. No, I'm with you on that. As well. They need to drop that, fam. Payroll in the building, bro. If he didn't get arrested, then he's definitely a fed. Yeah, Paul Birdsong ain't get arrested, fam. He ain't get arrested. And he was telling people to get guns bigger than they got. You know, he was telling us the type of guns to get. So that's what's crazy. But yeah, man, they got plants out here in the field. Now we know these people getting paid, man. This the white man that threatened to shoot too, but they arrested his, but not the Black Panther man. But yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. Now, no, he's just getting debriefed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they did the same thing, man. But I know that the left, just the fact that he's going after ICE, we know both of them are controlled, though. So do you think the white man right here, do you think he's a plant or the black? I think both of them is. I think both of them is. You know, just because you go to jail, you know, you can go to jail and still be a plant, you know. You know, and the reason why I feel like that, because he got the I'm Antifa. It's like, yeah, they under 501c3. I'm sure they are, though. For real, for real. I'm sure they are. Because he's taking money, man. That's why he pleaded everybody, because he was probably taking money through the Black Panther Party, being the chair. But it's also crazy. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow that's gonna show y'all. Check
You have
this.
papers in the United States.
Have my ID, driver license.
Okay. But you have any type of paperwork identifying yourself in the United States?
That's what I have.
Right. So they done the error, senor.
I'm from Guatemala.
You're from Guatemala.
Yes.
Tiene papeles to be in Estados Unidos, ¿sí o no?
Yes, that's what I have.
What type of papeles, senor?
I have my driver license and my ID.
Sí o legal.
That's what I have.
¿Cómo se?
Don't, and people say that.
No, step up.
Come on.
No, señor, vamos. Vamos. Vamos, step up. No,
Can I
vamos.
pull out?
No, vamos, señor, get up. Vamos, señor. Señor legal,
People
sí.
will sell out our own people.
What about my
for their
wallet?
Now they have this man under arrest. How long have you been in the United States for? ¿Cuánto tiempo lleva aquí en los Estados Unidos?
About.
We got one arrest. Y'all following the van?
I read it to not speak.
¿Qué está pensando en este momento?
My glasses. About my glasses.
That's what worries you most?
Yes. Because I wear contact glasses.
Are you worried about being deported now?
I right to remain silent.
You do have the right to remain silent.
You're here illegally right now, ¿verdad?
I have a driver's license.
No,
ID.
right, but the driver's license doesn't give you any status here in the United States.
So he did have a driver's license, however, that does not give you legal status here inside the United States. So why did you detain him, and why did you make the arrest on him? Because you were asking for his papers. He said I had my ID, driver license. What is that? What does that mean?
So he became targeted. We was doing research in regards to our databases, targeted information. So we had ran across Abraham. He was driving a vehicle. So we did our checks. In regard to our checks, we found out that he was legal in the country. We run our databases. He had certain benefits going on, but that didn't preclude him from removal.
Even if you do have a driver license, that does not make you legal here?
No, not at all. So my approach, I approached the driver door. I wanted to see if he was going to admit to him being illegally here in the country. So I asked him if he had any type of paperwork in the country. He provided me a state license, and that state license does not allow him to have legal status inside the United States.
Said he trying to remake a hit movie, fam. Dang, that's crazy. Check this out though, but listen, I'm showing y'all where they calling people. The left is calling the hard R. They using the hard R for them people, man, for our people. Check this out. Check this out. Herschel was good, man.
Move around! What's your name? Oh, you some fucking hoes! You some fucking hoes! Oh, and you're black! What? Nigga, you're next! You're next, nigga! What you? What's your fucking mouth? I don't want shit! Fuck you! It's a shit! Fuck you! Show me, bitch! Fuck! You fucking serious? Fuck you! Fuck you! What the fuck?
She said, "You're net." You heard her with the hard R. So these are the people in the party now that they want you to be. You get me? They hard R you. It's just a sign to everybody that be, rocking with political parties in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as one is come to try you, that's how they feel about you. I've never seen people interfere with the feds and not get arrested. Yeah, because they want us to do it, They want us to get arrested. For real, for real. The prisons is low. It's a low amount of people in the prisons and in jail. Everybody in the house, on their game, looking at their phone for most of the time. So crime is not, because of the phone, this internet made less crime. And they don't want to talk about that. I'm from the slapper. Call dog, shut up, man. Very hard R. Y'all heard that? Listen, black owned bank, black owned banks. Google One United Bank. We need to invest in black owned banks. Okay. They got some stocks. That's something we need to we can sit down about. Definitely. We don't like to give too much of our information online though, man. So that's we got private chats for stuff like that. That's what I'm saying, as well. American citizens, like, we don't get none of that. We've never seen this treatment. You heard the lady said we're next. They believe we're, or they trying to scare us to make us feel like, we next. But
They're running.
Camp. when I see the videos like this and it seems like somebody coming out, yeah, she talking about we next. Like you just trying to make us next. The disrespect though that they say that's just like crazy. How you gonna say we next? But that's how they really feel for real. That's how they really feel for real. Y'all like, but it's all good. Shout out to Shauna, man. What's good, Shauna? Salute, salute. Yeah, but we're not going. But this is, they packing a lot of people in a lot of people going to jail now. I could say that. I could say that. I will never buy another whatsoever. It's not about selling out. It's a federal law. This is what these people act like. They can't understand every country has the same laws. I'm with you on that. It's the same laws. Americans are legal slaves if they are considered criminal even before any conviction. Any harm done is automatically justified because they committed a crime. And that you speak on crime too. If you around, if you at this protest and they can just lock people up, ICE don't really need a warrant. So it's like, you just being out there when people acting like this, it's like you surrounding yourself around possibly going to jail. And that's what people want to get black people out there to do. It's crazy. But that's what they want us out here for. They want us out here doing this. Trust me, they want us out here doing that. But it's been a couple of situations where they was called I showed y'all the video where they calling them an N-word. And yeah, that's just what's going on right now. But I covered that. They didn't cry about separating any families. Tania, what's good, family? We in the building. Citizens in Minnesota have makeshift checkpoints checking for ICE and they not getting locked up for that. Stopping every car that come through. That's what I'm saying, bro. Can you imagine black people doing that when the times we was going to jail? There's no way, bro. It would have been locking people up. It seems like this is good marketing to try to get other people to get locked up. Because, as we seen, Don Lemon, the other woman got locked up. Another black woman got locked up. We know the Democrats are just as racist as the Republicans. Yeah. Yeah, they the same, bro. Shout out to Sherry Rice. Facts. They just as racist. Yeah, I mean, they say the same thing when they get mad. When you're not doing something they want you to do, they calling you all kind of names. But man, I want to see. I know somebody. Appreciate that KG for the cash out, man. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, how I feel about the left and the right wing, and the evening fellow FBA folks. Diligent, what's good, family? Big facts, man. We ain't rocking with the left or the right, man. A real one can't rock with the left or the right. It's just not even right. I still ain't see the heavy artillery like tanks, like what they bring out for us when we out there. Yeah, when we was protesting, they had the water hose, they had the dogs, they had everything. It was real. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this one real. I don't know if it's real, fam. But yeah, we finna open up the chat. Diligent put let me see. This one is paid for. For real, man. But it's crazy. Every time they hear us, and if we talk about the left, people automatically consider, like, dang, what you with the right? That's so annoying, bro. It's like, bro, just because we calling this stuff out on the left, and then they'll say, well, why you always calling out the left? Because that's the party that y'all like stick us to. So it's always something when we. But it's still a lot of our family members and stuff that's still stuck on that. They still stuck on that plantation, y'all.
Get into the fucking point! Because they weren't supposed to be in there! You fucking idiots! These people broke in!
We in the building.
Bullshit!
Okay. Yeah, man, y'all gotta let us know, man. Once we have somebody in the chat, man, we gotta vote them out. If y'all want to get them up out of there, we gotta have some type of system. I know y'all be wanting them, but yeah, they be sending them in the chat, y'all. I know they watching too. Salute to the haters, man, that be in the that's sitting back, trying to.
I haven't seen badge numbers.
Now you got a Spanish woman too that's saying, check this out. It's a Spanish lady that's saying, man, if she Rochelle, what's good, family? Everybody coming out this Thursday, man. I appreciate y'all. Seems like standing up for us is an attack on everyone else. Yup. Captain Private, salute, family. Just think how much the Democrats are spending on these productions. All those fraudulent billions are being redirected to protesters. That's what I'm trying to understand, bro. I'm trying to tell people that they're getting a bag. Instead of paying us, they'll rather pay protesters and burn this thing down instead of just giving us our money. Indigenous warrior put F all the politicians, especially the Democrat Party, and especially the goofy sellout Negro Democrats. Yeah, man. It's like a money game. Shout out to Extra Lovely. Appreciate you. Kimmy Rochelle, we trying to hear from you. What you think about all of this? We want to hear what you. Chad in the building. Chad Winsky. What's good, man? Yeah, yo, man, I'm finna open up the chat. I want to know what y'all think about all of this. Some people saying, hey, look, I voted for this. Everybody was like, I voted for this. I wanted this stuff to happen. You know? I want to show y'all the woman.
So if I see a freaking ICE agent coming up to my car without identifying himself
Tanika,
with a mask,
what's good?
I will use my right to protect myself. And I will use deadly force if I have to.
I seen on someone podcast.
That's it. End of story. Period. Done.
Bruh.
So if I see a freaking ICE agent.
So she's supposed to get jammed up for that. Yeah, so they paying 3,200 to 5,400 for a certain amount of protest. Dang. Quentin, what's good, fam? FBA B1 in the building. B1. We can't not ever vote, support, or deal with this Democrat Party ever again. This proves that they will never do anything for us. I mean, bro, you see how they are going out over ICE? We was in the chat. I did a live last time, and I was asking people. I'm saying, bro, why wouldn't you never show, you know, black people this kind of energy? Why we ain't never see that? Like, this is a slap in the face, bro. If you black and you believe in the Democrat Party, this is a direct slap in your face. They online calling people the N words, people that's in their group stand with what they stand for. So if you was gonna fight with them and stand with them, you got to deal with people feeling like this, for real, for real. This is the burning house. Yeah, they crashing out for illegals. It's like, bro, you know how much we went through in this country with the law, and we never had nobody crash out like this for us. It's shocking to me, bro. I'm like, I can't believe it. They're spending a lot of money. They're spending a lot of money. Black love, Kimmy. Okay, because the whole program was made against us. Right, bro. It was made against us. So it's like they can't even, it's like they can't give in. Because if they give in, it's going to be so much. It's going to go so far back. The land is ours. It's pretty much you're going to have to give up everything, in my opinion. What you mean went through? Still going through it. Yeah, we still going through it for real. If you are black in the Democrat Party, eat 1,000 level. Saying voters ID, bring back Jim Crow, only proved they will stoop at any level to get elected and re-elected. Oklahoma City, DJ Specs, what's good, fam? Standing on business for the family, man. Y'all know how we gotta do. Yeah, they crashing out for us. Yeah, man. The Good Club, Bill Gates, George Soros, Warren Buffett. Yeah, you naming them names. Shout out to Racehead, always coming through. You naming them names, boy. But yeah, like Payroll said, them illegals, they need them illegals. I was listening to somebody and they were saying, you know, we've been at 13% of the population for so long. I don't know how true that is, allegedly. And they seeing the other races is kind of growing, especially Latinos. Right? B1, we got to get people to be B1 first, man. I heard Antoine Daniels, he said, man, I'm a Christian first. Like, we be putting, they'll find something to put before, your lineage. We need to stick to lineage based. This is the creator and our ancestors waking us up to the Democrat Party. They had elders fooled. Man, they still got some of our elders hooked on them right now, man. Did you see ABC News did a spotlight on Foundation of Black Americans on news tonight? No, man, I got to pull that up. Oh, you mean the black guy? I did. I did scroll past that. Yeah, they did a little. I'm gonna pull that up. Salute to them. That's dope. I'm gonna have to pull that up though. Extra lovely. Let me pull that up. Shout out to the FBA, man. All of the tribes: Sulani, Cherokee, Choctaw. Oh shoot, my bad. Let me let y'all hear that. Let's get it. Let's get it. So this the special you was talking about. I hope it
Black
wasn't
History
just
Month,
6
we're
minutes.
highlighting foundational Black Americans whose ingenuity, innovations, and
Little
labor
Big Mama.
play a critical role in American culture and infrastructure, including Alexander Miles, who invented automatic elevator doors in 1887, and Garrett Morgan, who invented the 3-light traffic signal in 1923. And our next guest is working to ensure that foundational Black Americans' contributions are known.
Before the modern day toilet, the can, the pot, the throne, the john, whatever you call it, going to the bathroom used to be messy, uncomfortable, it smelled bad, and it could also spread disease. All that began to change because the foundational Black American invented the modern indoor toilet, and his name was Thomas Elkin.
Yeah, thank goodness for Thomas Elkin. And that is just one of many videos made by author and creator of Foundational Black American Legacy, Teresa Allman. On this Black History Month, we're highlighting foundational Black Americans whose ingenuity, innovations, and labor play a critical role in American culture and infrastructure.
Yeah, y'all, we global. We global. We global. They are not the lion party, and since there are no black lions, you should call them the bird cat. Salute. Yeah, y'all, man. I mean, ABC doing something on the foundational. Y'all know they got to give us our respect. But it's people riding our points too, man. Them suckers like Afro Think Tank, Deontay, Kyle, they trying to ride our points and now speak on like Black Americans specifically. It's crazy. I'm gonna pull that up for y'all. Was that the news? Yeah, that was the news, man. We global, baby. Yeah, we blowing up, taking off like a rocket. Oh yeah, the haters gonna be coming, man. We gotta look out for them. We gotta look out for them. But and it was a brother. People was hating on us the last time because it was white men talking about us, but now we got him. V, what's good? Marcus Jones, man, what's good, fam? Y'all not outside. Said some sassy. Right. Florida 1-on-1. Salute. Y'all know Florida in the building. You got it. I was coming to announce we made it. So much for it being an online thing. You use FBA more. Yeah. Yeah, we've been standing on business for a long time. You mean Lil Vanilla Wafer that's having identity crisis? Yeah. They was mad when Tucker Carlson was talking about FBA. You know, we just getting more and more traction, but it's good. But I don't want to hear nobody refer to us as African Americans. That's something that needs to be deceased, cause it's tricky. You know what I mean? I'm checking anybody that say that to me, bro. And I ain't got no problems with Africans. It's just y'all don't call no other black people that. Ain't no way around FBAs. Keep delineating. Yeah, man, I'm checking you. If you say, hey, man, are you African American? Like, bro, no, man, you need to understand. Like, don't let nobody call you that, bro. Don't let nobody call you no African American. I remember my dad used to always say that, man, I ain't no African. You know, our grandmas, they don't subscribe to that. They don't subscribe to that. So it's disrespectful to our ancestors to be even saying that. Don't trust any of these new agencies. This is a play. Politicians are using Black history, hmm to make it seem like they care. Yeah, they don't care about us, bro. They just trying to use it. They supposed to say he's suing, bro. It's disrespectful, bro. It almost makes you sound like you an immigrant, bro. Like I'm hearing some people talking points and they keep saying African American, and it's like, bro, if you talk about immigrants at one side of your and then you say African American, that's like Elon Musk. Anybody can get that title. We can't have a title that anybody can get. That don't make sense. hmm The nerve of these motherfuckers to sell out our ancestors. Then turn around and try to, bro. They don't be with that. They don't be with that African diaspora with nobody else but us, bro. They need to practice the diaspora with just Africa, just like we need to practice it with our Cherokee tribe, like Cherokee, Choctaw, Blackfoot, Solani. We need to have our own love, and they need to get their tribes and their stuff together over there. That's being honest, you know. We doing a good job of that. We uniting all of our people over here. Well, 92% used to. But they too busy running over here, ain't it? Big facts, man. Big facts. Big facts. They put the tether wine line. No, we still need police. We still need police, African American. Don't let them have it. We can't leave our house full. Black Magic was good, family. That's what I'm saying. They already using it, family. Like people already using African American. That's why they did it. They knew what they was doing when they did it, bro. You can't go over there and you can't go to nobody country and identify with people that's from the country. That's just unheard of. But they got it with us. They got that with us, man. But I'm still on some FBA business.
I'm not gonna lie, as an immigrant, I see why a lot of Black Americans don't care about whatever's going on when it comes to immigration, and really don't have too many nice things, particularly to say when it comes to immigrants. Because what do you mean immigrants built this country? Do you know at a particular time in history that the U.S. supplied 75% of the world's cotton? And we know where the cotton came from. It came from slavery. If it wasn't for slavery, you think the U.S. would have been able to win the war against the English? You think they would have had the economic power to do so? Do you know even the states that got rid of slavery still benefited off of slavery? What do you mean immigrants built this country? What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Immigrants did not
You
build this
trying to
country.
slide in on
And
FBC.
I really see the disrespect a lot of Black Americans be feeling when immigrants come to this country and forget like how this country came to be, like who's
Real,
the
and then they
reason, you're able to
appreciate
do
that.
all of these things when you come to this country. And you gonna come to this country and say immigrants built this country. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, y'all, you hear them saying immigrants built this country. Yeah, man, it's just gonna get deeper and deeper. Shout out to Tanika. She put it's going to take a generation to get over the effects of Pan Africanism. We did this to ourselves, but at least we have a chance to fix it. Yeah, we can fix it real quick. We can just make it unpopular and call out these people like Anthony. What's good, fam? The North used cotton picked by FBA. The North is more racist. They got whole towns, sundowns that we can't go to. Yeah. What year did they start building? Yeah, the gatekeeping. We got to keep the gatekeeping in effect, man. That's the only way we going. That's the only way it's gonna work. That's the only way it's gonna work. Let me It was something with
now will help millions of Americans to be able to afford to buy homes. Also, the One Big Beautiful Bill has been allowing HUD to make sure, working with the Department of Homeland Security, that every person that lives in HUD-funded housing is an American citizen. A blind eye has been turned prior to us being here to people living in HUD-funded housing, but no more. We're going to take account and transparency to make sure. And so there's a lot of crime that goes on in public housing. But we're coming after the criminals and making sure that everybody in there is an American citizen.
So y'all know that like the HUD all our programs that we've been having, they giving that to immigrants. They got immigrants in HUD houses. Like my neighborhood right now, I know for a fact we put my neighborhood was all everybody from there was foundational black. Then they started putting these HUD houses, and we started seeing Mexicans come through. You know, different little nationalities through the HUD program. ABC News YouTube channel posted about FBA for Black History Month. Yeah, man, we had went over that. Yup, you just missed it. They really thought they could drag us into that psyop. Yeah, bro, they thought we was going. They really thought we was going, family. I mean, they really thought we was going. You know. Shabozo. Shout out to Delivery. For real. No tax dollars to no Americans. For real, man. Man. Hey, Miss Vic. What's good? Illegals get Section 8 if their minor children are citizens. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. All that gotta stop. All that gotta stop. But see, the left is not doing nothing but using that situation and benefiting. Yeah, we got 100 of y'all on the live. Y'all smash that like button. Push me on the algorithm. For real. Now we do every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. You know. Yeah, the stuff we talk about on this channel, I never get sponsored. So y'all go ahead and hit the they don't sponsor talks like this, man. So we gotta support us. They always speak on cotton, but not tobacco, sugar, building, or inventions. Yeah, man, we got some. I'm putting some things together in the back end, but I can't wait to announce some things that we doing. Let people know, man, we really mean business about our lineage. But they took over housing, the call states, everything has to wait list because they took over for real. Try to catch everybody to do anything. But yeah, straight up, straight up. But yeah, man, y'all see this how they was with Jim Crow, man, back in the day. You know, look like they got a brother right there in the back. My mama wasn't playing that either. She didn't like it when it came out. She was upset. Yeah, man. I'm the 100th light. Salute, Pinky Wells. Pinky in the building. I'm thinking about that movie every time I see your name, Pinky. That's a funny one. I may gotta put that one. Say it again. Say it again. They're milking children are only citizens because of the mints. I bet we get reparations after DJ Tay out office. Yeah. Either that or they not going. It's just that's gonna open up too many can of worms if they give it to us. I know they don't like us. Salute, salute, man. Let's get to some business. Foundational Black business. Shout out to my boy Hood.
I understand. Again, I built my own. I don't believe on handout. That's not me.
Are you in Haiti?
I built my own.
Are you in Haiti?
Say again?
Are you in Haiti?
No, I'm not in Haiti.
So what the hell did you build?
I built my own. When I say I built my own, that means I have my own business that I do. That's what I do. That's what I say.
You talking about the business?
I do not depend on the system.
Wait. Are you talking about the business that you're only here to do business because Black Americans fought for you to be here in 1965? But is that the business that you're talking about that you're able to even have today? Because
I just think that you're just trying to take the credit for your ancestors and you haven't done anything yourself.
My mom is my ancestor.
I get it all down. See, they don't understand how building. They don't understand how building works. They don't understand.
But y'all see how now they don't want us to take advantage of what our ancestors did. That's crazy, ain't it? Shut up. We got Florida 101 in the chat. Ain't that crazy? Like, bro, what are you talking about, homie? We are our ancestors. We got the same DNA, the same thing. That's how they was rocking is us. We the new version.
The time that it takes. They think things are supposed to happen right now, which is crazy because if things happen like that, why the fuck Haiti still ain't got no toilets over there? If things are supposed to happen like this. So when they say we're not building, Black Americans never stop building. There's a series of things.
Appreciate you, Tanika, for tapping in, man. Supporting the channel, man. Love and appreciate you. Salute. Double salute.
That happened in order for us to get here to where we're at today. And we're still here. So I understand Haiti only has 1804. After that, you niggas went ghost. Y'all didn't even create a pencil sharpener. You niggas, since 1804, you didn't even create a pencil sharpener. So you don't understand the building blocks in the process it takes to build. Everything's supposed to look like bam. But if that was the case, why the fuck Haiti ain't built right now? I'm not understanding. Talking about we're not building. Play is very interesting because all y'all participated in it. Not one of y'all came to America to help fight with Black Americans. You came for yourself.
My view is, I'm all for the collective, bro. I like, you know, the Indian is cool, is good too. We was classified as Indian at first, and that's what our great grandmas, Cherokee Indian. That's what they, different tribes. That's what they say what they are. So I don't have a problem if we're gonna classify ourselves as Indians, whatever. I'm down for the collective, but I don't really want to keep going at it with what we naming ourselves, even though we need to name ourselves. But everybody getting too so tied up in our name. But the unity is what I'm more is what we need. So we need to know that bloodlines and those tribes say a lot. That Indian background, it says a lot. Antifa are the real fastest knots. Real black matic put, man, we FBA for real. So I mean, I don't want to keep throwing stuff and we keep using all these names and this and that. So I'm going with FBA, man, because a brother named us that. So video was clipped and chop up. Quint said, I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, but at least we came up with the term. We just FBA dropped the other stuff. That's where our money's at. Trust me, I researched FBA was the final issue. I'm with it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to be able to come together. It's a lot of. I'm down with whatever we doing. Like we naming ourselves whatever. I'm down. I just. You brought your fear. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, family. My man.
Y'all remember that Jamaican chick? You hear Nicki Minaj, but you don't see Nicki Minaj?
Black American people, can y'all please stop talking about what the white man is doing to hold y'all down?
I was thinking, like, what's stopping her from moving back to Jamaica? But she did move somewhere.
Yup, that's me, back living on my grandmother's couch. Is 2026 really 2016? Well, in 2016, I was failing college and faking my graduation, but that's another story. Right now, I feel like I'm failing my business. When you're trying to rebuild, you gotta reduce your bills.
And in that video, she also went on to shame strippers and streetwalkers.
Girls, I hate when you say I had to become a stripper, I had to sell pum pum because life was hard. I'm a Jamaican woman. I chose to stand up in the hot sun and sell water to get capital to start my business.
She didn't tell the full truth how she blew up.
I bought a booty before I bought a car. I had a BBL walking to the post office to deliver packages when I first started because I knew that my booty would help me grow my business faster.
I'm still wondering when she gonna go to Jamaica and when are they gonna be able to see the beach? When they gonna be able to see the beach? All this money, but you can't see the beach back at home.
I am American. Let me hit y'all with that. Pinky said, I am American. Shout out to the FBA family for staying on top of that. The leftists are trying and really wanting to destroy the Western countries. Yeah, man, we gotta get on. You can totally be Indian and I'm too, but let's keep it unofficial. Yeah. They setting traps for us. We got to be specific. Yeah, for real, for real. On paper we FBA, man, to get it going. Balling that granny house is wild. It's crazy, ain't it? She was eating pee and getting. Yeah, man. Standing on the business. Standing on the business. And I appreciate all y'all for supporting.
that confident for ethnicity. The's no diagnostic nucleotide. You can say this person is from Europe, this person's from Africa. These DNA tests for ethnicity are entertainment value only.
DNA testing can provide information about only 2 of them.
So you could be Peruvian on your mother's side, Japanese on your father's side, Swedish on everything else.
And you'll never know.
And you'll never know the Swedish from the Y chromosome or the mitochondrial DNA.
Oprah Winfrey's a Zulu. It was somebody came in my chat, shout out to her. She was like, I did my DNA. Oh man. Mohammed Media, I appreciate it though. Yeah, man. Salute to that. Yeah, somebody came in the chat. They like, yo, you know, I took my ancestry. It's saying this and it's saying that. No, man, you can't believe none of this stuff. Stuff for entertainment purposes only. But, you know.
No, he's here. He's right here.
Oh, don't touch my fucking car. Back up. Don't touch my car.
But you're not gonna do nothing.
Don't touch my car.
No, you don't do what you fuck you want.
I don't care. Don't touch my car.
This ain't your car. That's her car or his car.
I'm
That's
trying to
not your
ask
car.
if he needs assistance.
Why can't she say something?
What you ask?
But why can't? So what's your
Okay,
badge
the window
number?
was down and
What
y'all
is your
just put it
badge
up.
number?
That's FBA right there. Y'all think FBA out there grabbing up illegals, man. I could tell how he act. Like, don't touch, like, you know, that's that FBA, you know, that's the FBA talk right there.
Just allow him to say something. Come on, man. Just use a little. Don't touch her.
I will lock your ass up.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. For what? No, he's here. He's right here.
Oh, don't touch my fucking car. Back up. Don't touch my car.
But you're not gonna do nothing.
Don't touch my car.
No, you don't do what you fuck you want.
I don't care. Don't touch my car.
See, they see a black man and go say, you watch the way you talk to me. And they got your DNA. That's dangerous. Big fact. You got your DNA, man. Y'all don't be giving them people y'all DNA. For real. He said she sound like FBA also. Yeah. We out in the streets fighting over immigration. Ain't that crazy? Let them people do their job. Bro, people be coming in really believing they DNA. Like, I got my DNA results. This is where I'm from. And I be like, bro, you don't even. This is crazy. But
during Black History Month, we also aren't going to mix up the medicine. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's Poppy No Black. Now during Black History Month, I'm seeing a trend of everybody from across the diaspora wanting this to be about them. This is about Black Americans' history in America, okay? We're not going to All Lives Matter Black History Month. We're not going to do that. Black History Month originated from Negro History Week, established in February 1926 by historian Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to coincide with the birth.
I don't like that word, but he's trying to, you know, gain clout off of FBA by just being distinctive just here to America. They all trying to ride away.
Birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. It expanded to a full month in 1976, officially recognized by President Gerald Ford. Now let's take it a step forward. President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month in 1976, urging Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans. Full stop. We're not going to be ahistorical. We're not going to erase our contribution. We're not going to erase our bloodshed. We're not going to erase the things that we built. We're not going to all lives matter this shit. If you have an issue with Black Americans being centered after the sacrifices, the bloodshed that we used to build this fucking country.
Oh, man.
The inventions that make your life and everyday life easier.
Oh, so many inventions.
And the civil rights movement, which allowed you to come over here with the rights that you enjoy now. We're not going to erase Black Americans' history. We're not going to dilute Black Americans' history by lumping everybody in. This is Black History Month for and about the history, achievements, contributions, and just the collective history of.
Like if you hear how when he was talking about FBA, you see how it's so wishy-washy. It's like, bro, what you talking about? Now you want to be selective to us. Now you don't want to share our success with the, African diaspora. Now you want it for just us. It's like, you see how they can't even stand on what they say. It's like following guys like this for people is just crazy to me.
Black Americans here in this country, dating back to chattel slavery. This is not about immigrants, and it's not no disrespect to immigrants. Black Lives Matter doesn't mean all lives don't matter. We're talking about Black lives. We're not going all lives matter Black History Month. And I seen this topic come up. We're not doing that shit. All right? Y'all got y'all time to shine, and niggas don't step on that. Niggas let y'all have that. Niggas don't try to center themselves in the middle of that. When we talk about the Haitian Revolution, niggas don't be like, well, there was American revolts. We don't do that. We don't do that. We let you have your moment. We let you be centered. For the next 28 days, Black Americans will be centered. Period, point blank. Okay? I'm not doing no remixes. Diddy's locked up. The remix is over. No more remixes. Okay?
But this is so contradictory, y'all. This is so contradictory, fam. Salute. But who is this nigga speaking for us after his treason, though? That's what I'm saying. The Dems told him to get his ass out there and pander. For real. Now he want to get back on code. G baby, who baby, what's good? Yeah. I'm telling y'all, they gonna get, it's Black History Month. Ain't nobody but the FBAs is gonna be really standing on business is what people watching. He's losing a lot of traction by going that FBA. Salute, real. Salute, Salty. Appreciate you, fam. What you put is half breed. Yeah, he is half breed, bro. But this is what they gonna try to do. We gotta watch them. They gonna try to ride the waves real quick. They'll try to ride them. Yeah, we standing on FBA business. We got another dude too, who I'm gonna have to get at. I'm gonna have to get at this dude. Look.
Family, FBA built America. Name one significant building project that the FBA have going on in America right now.
He's a big hater of FBA. This dude, yeah. Shout out to School Star. I be seeing him. He always got something to say. I think somebody put hands and feet on him or something like that too. If I'm not mistaken, but
countries and their challenges. Japan, their main problem is an aging population. Many people in Japan are growing very old. Higher, China, their main problem is actually air pollution. Air pollution.
So This what they got to do to every country because they want to get out of their country. So they know about all the countries, what they good for, what they bad for. Check this out.
Mexico, their only main problem is drug cartels. Drug cartels. They are always fighting drug cartels. Nigeria's main problem is corruption.
Yeah.
Afghanistan, their main problem is insecurity. Insecurity. You know, there's a lot of instability because of the fighting. Bangladesh, their main problem is flooding. Is that flooding, right? Flooding, that is their main problem. Floods kill people, floods destroy property. The United States of America, we have gun drama, gun drama, okay? Guns are in the wrong hands, or people are allowed to have guns, and therefore they easily go on a shooting spree, just like it happened the other day in Australia. Pakistan, the main problem is water shortage. Water shortage. Indonesia, their main problem is what we call earthquake risks. Earthquake risks. India, their main problem is overpopulation. The Indians are too many, okay? Overpopulation. And what this means is that these people are fighting for resources, and this makes life very difficult. That could maybe one way of dealing with that could be we have some of the people migrating to other countries with less people. Now, our final question of the day. What is the major challenge facing Kenya as a country?
So they know everything. What you know, they travel. They trying to run from everywhere but their country. So they let all of their people know, hey, these are the battles. He lost me at the drug cartel. He lost you that fam? Yeah, it's crazy. Lost you there. It's all good. But yeah, y'all. Foundation of Black Americans just hit the news again. Just hit the news again. And we still standing on business for Dakar Thompson. This dude is a fleet planner. He's a fleet planner, about to flee his whole country, bro. Man. Straight up, bro. That's a flea clan. Man, y'all shut up, bro. Y'all shut up. He only has 2 African countries on his list. Japan planet. That's crazy. That's what they do, family. That's what they do. They be picking a country to go to, man. You know? They be picking a country to go to. But on march alongside men. It's like they only come at Tariq Nasheed, bro. I'm a real G, just a pink pretty one. Salute, man. Hell with all the Africa. Yeah, man, FBA mainstream, y'all. It's mainstream now. No more. You can't say the only people that ain't acknowledge FBA is like the Democrat Party, like the politician, which is crazy. But they got their little influencers that keep FBA in their mouth. But we didn't have a black politician speak on it yet. So that's what we kind of waiting on. Once that happens, we'll see where we at. But yeah, y'all know how we do. It's the Illinois Senate. Do we have any black politicians that's down with us? We don't got none, not one that's down with us right now. That's repping that movement. We got some that we feel good about. As far as FBA, we got some people that we feel good about. Yeah, so we doing something behind the scenes. So we're gonna be announcing some stuff real soon. The Dems are gonna try and gentrify FBA. For real. Yeah. Yeah, man, we got our own party coming, y'all. Got our own party coming. Y'all look out for it. We finna be dropping that real soon. Greg Marshall is South Carolina. Okay. Greg Marshall. Okay, you putting us on. Greg Marcel. Okay, we're gonna have to yeah, for real. Look up Paula Denise Long. She got an FBA platform. Okay, let me Paula Denise Long, I got you. They on FBA business. Oh man, I may gotta look on YouTube, huh? I don't know, family. I don't know if she on the regular web. Okay. I'm Mr. Marcel is with the business. Okay. So y'all know these people. All right. I think I seen something about Greg. I'm in North Carolina. Okay, shout out to North Carolina. We gonna have to push him, man. If y'all stamping him, I'm gonna check him out. But if y'all stamp him, we gonna stamp him. But we definitely gotta Marcel's and I, along with Black Alpha Network, will put out of the Kamala MLK Junior Day Parade in South Carolina last year. Dang, for real? That's crazy. Quiet as kept, Trump is in office to orchestrate the peaceful downfall of America. Okay, you say he official, Mr. Dixon, rather. We just need one voting block party. I already looked up the process for regular party requirements. Hey, Florida 101. Florida 101. You need to get into our Discord and hit me on the message, and I'm gonna send you an email. We got some stuff we working on. So if you got some information on stuff that we could do, go ahead and I'm gonna put the chat in there for you. Seem like you standing on good business. Lineage business. Discord. But yeah, that's what we need, y'all, man, on the back end. That's kind of why I do this for y'all on the front end. But I be needing people on the back end that don't got your face on camera and stuff like this. Let me see. You know, so we can all be putting in that work. But yeah, we definitely got to find our people. I just put it in Florida 101. So if you don't got it, download it, join into that group, DM me, and we'll work on that so we can get that. You can join the team as far as what we got, particularly for that party. What's the site do you get on to look up the lineage? I don't know what site you get on to look up lineage. Yeah, we gotta get, even if y'all, we gotta get in every city, every state, indigenous warrior, bro. Join that Discord, bro. We need, you know what I'm saying? We need all we can get, family. But we need people on different things too. Some people gotta be working on, you know, like the political stuff. Some people gotta be working on reparations. Some people gotta be working on economic, getting us together economically. It's just a lot of different areas we need to be. We got room for everybody. School stuff. What site do you get on to look up your lineage? I don't know what site that is. I need to make that site. I want to have a certain crew. Kim and Rochelle, you might as well hit me. I want to have something where we can just get everybody verified, so we know who we dealing with, like some type of verification process where we just verifying people. The address is invalid. Oh Lord, they trying to do us like that. Let me check, bro. Let me check, bro. They doing us like that. Nah, this is it. This is it, gang. I mean, I just want to see us get back to where our ancestors were, with or without reparations, just the fact of uniting together. If you know where your family was born and last name plantation, we are property. Look in the tax records, marriage records on the back. Yep, I want to do that for people, man, to get everybody certified. Yeah, man, y'all be surprised, bro. We got a lot of people be tapping in on the channel, bro. Yeah. Salute. Oh, Mama Lisa in here? Hey, Mama Lisa. Mama Lisa in the building. I ain't even see. Okay, snuck in there. I love my Mama Lisa. There you go. Yeah, I probably ain't gonna give you the right one, but uh, water. That's not the same Discord I have. Okay, well you got the right one. I probably sent them the wrong one. My bad, family. That's crazy. That's messed up. But manually add me. Okay. I don't know how to do that, fam. How to manually add. It's just I linked with somebody else and gave them the channel because it was somebody else working on something. And I don't want us stretching ourselves out. I need us coming together on that. Yeah. Yeah, Soul T for real. It said add by user. Tanika just came in. Okay, Tanika just got in, so we good there. Just when y'all get in, if y'all get in the Discord, just make sure you friend request me. Water God was asking, that's all. Oh, I forgot what you said. It costs money. Your full title, records, and copies. Oh, okay. Mama Lisa pulled up in the Cadillac tonight. Old school, like professors. Yeah. But we working on some stuff on the back end, man. We don't wanna, we just want to get it all situated, done. We do need some more help with things. So any ideas we like to I'm gonna be scheduling a video call probably after this. I've been spending time with family and stuff, but after this weekend, we're gonna schedule that and be talking on the regular. So y'all look out for that on the Discord. But yeah, man, we standing on business. But in this chat, in this group, we really doing effective things that's gonna help the people. But not the caddy. Yeah, man. What you need help with? Thank you, Tanika. So I appreciate that. I need help with a lot of stuff that we got. Pretty much with the political stuff that we're trying to put. But we also trying to do some economic stuff where we trying to. I was talking to Don Jeter, and we're trying to put something together for us as kind of like a group economics plan. So I'm trying to get that together and just get some stuff, organized for us. That's all what we're trying to do. If that's the right Discord. I mean, Tanika got in. So if Tanika got in, I mean, we got. Let me see. It has to be. So in New York, Brooklyn Bridge, knowledgeable fighting for reparations. Yeah, I ain't got no reparation stuff, but I just got stuff that we trying to bring the people together and I also want help with establishing clinics. So I want to do stuff with our people having clinics, knowing that what my dad went through. I wish I could have took him to a clinic that was for from our people. So healthcare is important to me. That trying to make sure we got that healthcare. It's a beautiful thing to see families sticking together again, for real. I mean, that's what it's about right now. Let them crash out. While they crashing out doing all of this, y'all, we supposed to be grinding, coming together, putting our plays together on what we gonna do. That's what we doing right now. We staying home, but we really like trying to put stuff together. That's why I need y'all to tap into the Discord, because I will be doing a video on the Discord, and we just gonna be game planning. And it's a lot of stuff we trying to get in place. So we need our solid people. We need all our solid people, man, to come through for it. Cause we is all we got. For real. We ain't got nobody else. You know? Lots of black farmers still up and running. Yeah, like how I talk, we wanna cut down. Our people is spending a lot of money. So we gotta cut down our people spending. Food, um, rent. We have to make processes to where we cutting down our people because what the world is doing is they making our bills higher, like our lineage. We spending more and more money when we got to make it to where we spending less and we making more. So it's a tough battle, but it's something we got to start. Oh, it's right. That's the right Discord. Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't. Okay, y'all get them up out of the Black Lives Matter. Oh Lord, they coming, man. They coming. That's crazy. Yo, we have a health hotline with nurses and doctors, ETE starting off. Yeah, we can have a health hotline. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can start small. Look at Renaissance woman saying, I'm growing my own food. I plan to buy land. Yeah. But we gotta understand and learn how to we gotta put each other on. So we gotta know how to you know, I wanna come up with a project and have us fund it ourselves. You know, we gotta learn how to fund our own project. I'm tripping trying to get on the Discord. I'll try later, y'all. Okay. It's all cool. But it's a must, man. It's a must y'all get on that Discord because that Discord is where the magic. It's it's the difference from you know, my channel and this from everybody else. Not to say everybody else, but you really gonna be in the background getting things moving. You got in, brother? That's good. I ain't check yet. I'ma check, but we need to benchmark what's already out there to see what gaps are had. Right, Tanika? But also we don't want our people going out here having to work for other people. So we gotta know how to set stuff up, you know. So, you know, we got jobs, we can make money. Like I want to push a news media for FBA, you know, just a a unique news channel for us, and just grow that. We gotta grow industries. We gotta get in the industries, man. We gotta be self preservation. Gotta build our own stuff. So so I'm glad y'all could be a part of me because y'all helping me build my media platform, my water business is growing. So Discord is saying resources being rate limited. I don't know, man. I guess we gotta put yes. I'm glad you said our own platforms because I'm working on this. I'm trying to put together this app too. Don Jeter just told me about it. He says you know, it's one of the scribers. He willing to help. He want to get with other people to help so we can have our own app. And that's what really we gonna talk and do a lot of stuff on. But for right now, we're gonna use Discord. But we can get an app where it can go to your phone and y'all can have it on your phone and we can communicate and it be a lot safer. So that's what we're working on right now. But I'm gonna get it together and get the cost and get what I want it to look like. And then we're gonna go in trying to make that happen. Yeah, we gotta have more millionaires in our group, and we gotta lift them up. Like we gotta know, like okay, um, Tanika is in this industry over here. We gotta push her as the go-to person for accounting and stuff like that. But we just gotta tie in all the industries, bro, because we got people in every industry. So we gotta get the information, give it back to the people, and we gotta set up our own institutions because we got FBA done worked everywhere. We know how everything work in America. So we just got to get that back to get that back to FBA, and we got to build our own. After the freeze, immigrants leaving. Shout out to Sweet Buster. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Put in and hit that like button. So, Hopefully y'all just got a copy of the I'm gonna put the Discord in here. Donna C. Salute to Donna C, man. In the building. I hope you ain't miss much, Donna C. We was having some good conversation. They got new American Immigrants office. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna slow down. Mama Lisa, did you get my request? All right. Yeah, y'all. I'm giving up too much information. And we have to provide top 10 customer service. Okay. I think I put the right one in there, y'all. I hope it's the right one. Yeah, our defense force. That sounds good, bro. For real. For real. Y'all gotta keep me grounded, bro. Y'all know I be on here just going off. I'm glad. Glad we got some real. We gotta have some checks and balances around here, y'all. Big fat. But man, I love y'all. I love the team we got, man. Yeah, we just talk about game planning. Yeah, it's good peoples up here. I'm telling you. I couldn't have more solid people, man, that's in my chats and stuff. I promise you. It's like all the real and solid ones come to my chat or link with me, man. There's people that's emailing me. They really serious. I appreciate everybody who really serious about helping their people, man. I love that. Get ready to move on to the next topic, right? Because we don't let's get it right, y'all. I appreciate the mods. The mods gotta make sure the show keep going. Because we'll get too far. But the next one was talking about Trump. It was about Trump. Let me find this one, y'all, our next topic. He was talking about us. I'm gonna go with Trump was talking about Black History Month. Let me pull it up. Drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link. Yeah, we got 30 more minutes, man. And I gotta, y'all be explaining and talking about private issues. We do. But that's your job, Mickey. Y'all gotta keep us grounded. Y'all gotta, ring the alarm. Throw a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Give you a like. I appreciate that. Yeah. That's why I say, man, we got a good group of people, but they do send a lot of people in the chat, y'all. We get a lot of people that call in. And last year.
And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution. And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation. And they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tame the skies, and save freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, Black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you. Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did, when you read the history.
There you go. Talked about what we did. But yeah, I'm finna get to that one, Mickey. Siberians. Okay, we got Unspoken Vibes and Mama Lisa in the chat. What's good, family?
It was good, Water God. Appreciate you bringing me up. I just came in to show some love. Yeah, I appreciate, and then shout out to everybody in the chat that's actually, down to do stuff and, be on code and do stuff behind the scene, make stuff happen. But we're gonna move on. We're not gonna give all the sauce, because you do have, haters and stuff like that lurking.
Heavy. Shout out to Mickey, man, for holding us, and Call Dog, because we gotta be held. We gotta have the security out there to keep us safe. Mama Lisa, what's good?
Look here, can you hear me, Water?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, I came in hard, didn't I? I said, you don't do my job. But look here. I was laying down listening, and then that somebody asked the Discord in the thing, and you said you're going to post it. I hurry up and got on the thing and put it in there. But you put a different one from the one that you posted on some time back, because I had screenshot it so I can write down, because your mama don't type as fast as y'all. So
Yeah,
I had wrote
everybody-
it down, but that was a different one. So I got to know if I got the right one. Because when I got a job, my mama told me, you do your job right, and this is my job. So I got to do it right, boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. So we got 5 people that signed up.
Because I've been posting it that there Discord when I come on in, but I don't want to be posting the wrong thing and carrying on.
Gotcha. Well, they got the right one. I don't know if it was me or you, but I just seen everybody got in, so it might be. We're gonna fix it on the back end. I'm gonna give you the right one and see. But I think both of ours must have been right because everybody in.
Okay. Did you look at your phone and see your text? I want to know if that's the right one before I put it in there again.
Yeah, I did. That's the right one.
Okay, well then you was wrong. I wasn't wrong. Now I'm going down. I ain't gonna take up your time. All right, I love all y'all. Mama's here.
All right, Mama.
I'm going back in the chat there, Water.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Florida 101, what's good?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
No.
Yeah, we can hear you. You back, Florida 101? Florida 101. Love you too, Mama. Salute. Man, Florida 101 just mute. There you go. We can't hear you no more. Can you hear me? No, we can't hear you, Florida. We want to hear Florida though. But back to Unspoken, man. We're gonna keep you I think this was Florida for
Okay.
Florida. Can you hear me? No, we can't hear you, Florida. Okay, we can hear you, Florida. You back. But you gotta turn your TV off. I think I can hear myself. Mama Lisa was right. It's called TV off. I think I can hit my. Yeah, you're gonna have to turn your audio down. Florida in the building. Yeah, cause that you in Florida, I'm in Florida, so we can really do some things. I gotta get Florida on the line.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you,
Somebody
Florida
just like write
101.
yes in the chat or something. I don't know.
Nah, you good.
This is so
Too loud. Look, how can you not love this queen for real? Nah, we can't hear you now, man. But unspoken vibes. What's good, man? I got 20 minutes, fam.
Yeah, now okay, let's touch on what you the thumbnail, you're talking about the Antifa and Lion Party, or
Nah, we can't hear you now, man.
patrol by the left.
Vibes.
I believe that's entirely
Good,
factual.
man. I got 20 minutes, fam.
Yeah, now okay, let's touch on what you the thumbnail, talking about what is the Lion Party, all that support for the immigrants and kind of trying to co-opt what the Black Panthers originally stood for and change it to something else. Yeah, no, that's a left move right there.
Right. It's both a left move, I think, for real.
Yeah, Antifa always somewhere. I don't even know about them cats, but I just know I don't trust them like that. I ain't never really seen them stand up for anything to deal with FBA issues, but they always somewhere destroying some stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Salute to that. Florida 101, you want to come back on? See if you can hear.
Oh yeah, side note, this FBA thing is definitely gone mainstream.
I don't know. I am on.
Go ahead, Florida.
Oh yeah, side note, this FBA thing is definitely gone mainstream.
I don't know. Okay, now I know. Okay, 1 second. That's so weird. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you clear and
Why
you
is it I
good.
can't hear?
Are you on Bluetooth?
Wait. That's so weird. Okay, can you hear me now? So how do you hear yourself? Why is it I can't hear?
Are you on Bluetooth?
No. It's so weird. Okay, can you hear me now? So how do you hear yourself?
Are you on Bluetooth?
No. It's so weird. Okay, can you hear me now? So how do you hear yourself?
It's like somebody rewind it.
Are you on Bluetooth?
Yeah, there is an echo. Yeah, it's all good. But go ahead, unspoken. You was talking about the
Oh yeah, FBA has definitely gone mainstream. ABC News put up a video talking about honoring contributions of foundational Black Americans, and honestly, I think they really only started acknowledging it because they started to see me standing on business. Like we ain't going for any of that. So there's like, all right, we're gonna try to win them back. We're gonna try to make it seem like we right with them. But I'm still not going for it. It's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
for real. I'm with you on that. We watching how they using our talking points for sure. For sure. But yeah, we got a lot of people that just joined into the Discord. Tamika, shout out to everybody joining in. I'm gonna be doing a video call. I'm gonna be setting up that real soon. Yeah, it's a lot of propaganda going on. A lot of propaganda, a lot of payments. better than the fascist right any day. Hmm? Together, a lot of Florida 101, man. I wanted to see what you got to say. You from Florida too? I know that we can link and get working on some stuff. But I know she got to get her phone right. Yeah. Okay, my Bluetooth was on. Okay, you got to turn your
Can
Bluetooth
you
on.
hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now, Florida. What's good? What part of Florida you calling from?
Yeah, my YouTube is already muted. I just can't hear myself.
Okay. What part of Florida
What's
you
good?
calling
What
from?
part of Florida you calling from? 1 second, let me try something. It's already muted.
So Florida 101 was the one that was talking about um getting the yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. It's talking about putting stuff together. We don't want to say too much on there. I'm thinking about Mickey, what she said. Can't be saying too much. But I just watched the ABC News piece on FBA, yeah, Kathy Smith. Big facts. I had played it on the channel too. Yeah. But I spoken vibes, man. We got you in the building.
Yes, sir.
Florida is out. So what you feel about that Antifa? You told me that you don't like the Antifa guy, but do you think that guy probably really went to jail?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too familiar with their situation. Which is there's a specific Antifa guy you talking about? Because I always know him as a group.
Yeah, it's a guy who got arrested for telling everybody to go get their guns and shoot ICE.
Oh nah, I don't think he really went to jail. But that's like terrorist talk right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the same stuff. What was it? The dude, the Lion Party, Great Value, Black Panthers. He was over there
Yep,
talking that mess.
same rhetoric.
Yeah.
That was a play. Yeah, a
So
lot
yeah,
of
no,
stage, man.
yeah, that's why I don't trust him like that.
Yeah, a lot is staged. But I can't wait to see what they got next because it just seems like it's more and more YTs crashing out. So did he ever clear it? I got somebody. There go Florida 101 is back. I want to hear what Florida got to say.
Hear me now?
Yeah. Yep, we can hear you, Florida. What's good?
This is so weird. Like I can't hear myself, so it's like, well, of course you wouldn't be able to hear. Oh, never mind. Okay, so what I actually wanted to say was, all your ideas are great, but we just need to make sure that we have to do one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, because the midterms is pretty soon. I honestly think that we just need to form an unofficial voting block, or because you can actually, that's actually a legitimate thing. And what we do is we say, well, if you want the whole entire black vote, and we all, I mean, like most of us have to be with it. Otherwise, if you do like you did, like if they do like they did with Kamala and 96% vote, I mean, like going in a different direction, then they will not listen to us, because it's like, why would I listen to you? Because, you are all not together, and we really have to stick together. And with this, because if we don't do something soon, we're going to be overpowered by the Hispanics, and then after that, the Asians are coming for us. That's why I'm not. I mean, I stopped being anti-ICE at that point. I'm like, wait, they helping us clear. They're helping us out. As sad as that may be, but I think we're just gonna have to start being cold-hearted because we keep getting played.
Yeah, we keep getting played. We definitely keep getting played. So what part of Florida are you calling out of?
I'm in Gainesville. Is that Central Florida? I'm from the Panhandle, but yeah, but I'm in like Gainesville area.
Gainesville. Okay. Shout out to Gainesville.
Mm-hmm.
On down there. But
Yeah.
so I get what you're saying with the political parties, but as far as
Oh no, not political, because political. If you go to which eventually, what you do is you form the voting block, right? That means you get really popular, right? It's like sort of like if you're an artist, you're gonna be independent, and then your goal is to get signed. Well, used to be the goal. So
Yeah.
what you do is you need that time to grow your fan base or whatever, and then once that happens, you'll be large enough for them to notice. Well, basically, you start off with a voting block, which is nothing to like. It's not like we put candidates up. That's not the type of party that does that. Basically, we're just saying this is it's like we're all teaming up together, and all the FBAs are going to form a super Saiyan. I don't know, like one. It's basically us all being mushed together, and basically telling the Democrats, "Hey, if you want this whole entire block, then these are my demands." Basically, we have to. Like I don't mean to be dramatic, but we're really in trouble. Trump was actually so positive for us, somewhat. Because like I said, our birth rate also is dropping, which logically, if you look at the maternal mortality, ain't no way in the world. I'm sure that we're very intelligent, obviously. Our women are dying really like way more than any other of the racial group and having babies. So, and I honestly feel like the maternal mortality and the abortion rate, I feel like it's all connected.
Yeah,
Fear
definitely
mongering.
is. It definitely is, but all we got to do is strategize and say, look.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. All we got to do is strategize and say, look, this is what we're doing. We got to change that. We got to do the opposite. So we don't have no influencers that's influencing what's going to be best for us. See how the system work with some of these influencers. What we seeing is the higher ups is giving them stuff to influence us. That's going to be best for them. So we got to do the same with our youth when we know what's at play. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. And my apologies. I'm still getting used to like having one screen and then another. So I do apologize. I didn't mean to fearmonger, but that was my goal. For me,
No apologies. We just see here, it's just about, checks and balances. Sometimes I get out of bounds sometimes and they got to tell me, hey, man, you saying too much of this. So it's never nothing personal. We just want to make sure we got a space for us. And it's like, we got a clear mindset and everybody know that we doing something for real. So it's nothing, no knock to you. It's just, we trying to keep this space, a good space for us. Okay.
Yes, most definitely. What was I about to say? But like I said, I feel like at this point, if we don't get them to, because they're literally annoying, like they're like annoying us. I've never seen them so non-responsive, honestly. The Democrats, I mean. Did you know that I don't know who filed it, but the African immigrants are asking for their own month officially. They filed it with Congress. It's sitting in the committee right now. They did this in November.
Right.
Yeah. Pretty much that right there is that could be troublesome down the road. Pretty much we really need them just to be just to sort of like over what, like they need to be silenced, like they need to, because pretty much right now they're what the Democrats are trying to do is obviously erase us and get some people who are a lot more less demanding. And their plan, like if you sort of think about it, I can't say allegedly. If you think about it, like it's genius. Like it is absolutely genius. Because okay, so in 1965 they got us to push for immigration, right?
Right.
And ever since that moment, they've been using it against us. So yeah, so pretty much they've been because what my understanding of the plan was that we were going to have that people of color, African immigrants, who were all going to team up against the white supremacists. We were going to take over. I thought that was the goal. I grew up Pan-African, so I didn't know it was Pan-African, but yeah, I thought that there was sort of the goal. Maybe I misunderstood it.
No. But let me get unspoken. Unspoken, you got anything to offer what she said?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with growing up Pan-African. I mean, like we've already established multiple times throughout, multiple different sessions. FBAs have been very opening. We've got tired of disrespect, undermining them, going against us and helping push anti-black and white supremacist points. So, as long as you recognize what it is, and you're ready to focus on FBAs and putting back into us, that is all that really matters at this point.
Okay. So who just responding, making sure that no one's talking to me in the chat. Who's misinformed? And what if you're speaking to me about what am I misinformed about? Also, I'm not currently Pan-African. I am very FBA. I was actually
You sounded like you felt bad about being in it. I was just like, nah, or you felt like you were wrong for being in it. I was like, nah, you're good. It's cool. FBAs, we were very open with, with helping others, but we've recognized what it is. So I just wanted to just point that out. You were good.
Yeah, pretty much. I was pretty much FBA before I was FBA. It's like really weird. Like it's like even though I wasn't connected to anyone in FBA or anything like that, it's like we all had the same plan of sitting it out, and we're like, we're not voting for this. And I feel like the plan, like in my heart of hearts, I'm like, if you get the white liberals, white palm people to feel pain, then they will react and they will do something. Until that point, they're going to just simply not bother. At least that's how I feel. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. The chat stopped on my end. So I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, so pretty much like I said, I'm open-minded and everything. I have been doing some research and stuff on a couple of things. Because I've always been interested in this to one extent or another. I just was working towards a different goal or was thinking towards a different goal. But I 100% agree that we need to be a separate group or a separate
ethnicity.
Yes. Thank you. Because I don't want my ancestors to be erased, because I feel like, after 400 years of all that suffering, like, no. Yeah, so pretty much I'm 100% on board We just sort of, I would just suggest that we like get some easy wins, go down the simpler path because.
All right, all right. We're gonna say that for Discord.
Oh, my bad,
Okay.
my bad. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Mama Lisa, for the super chat.
Yeah. But how do you feel about Antifa and the Lion Party, Florida?
Antifa, like, wait, you mean like the supposed I know who the Lion Party is. That guy was, whenever he said that the Black Panthers were international, I was like, eee! No, baby, they were Black nationals. And then he was like, yeah, they would be defending these people. I'm like, no, they would not be defending. No, they would not. They would be in the Black neighborhoods defending Black people. But Antifa, if you mean what I think you mean, like the palm colored people Antifa, like theory, what do you call it? Conspiracy theory Antifa. Are we talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I actually don't even know what exactly they believe. Not to be funny or anything.
Where you? Right, you don't know where you are you born and raised in Florida?
Yes. My family, so far from what I can see on my family tree, it's Quincy area. Yeah, Quincy area, Quincy, Florida, pretty much area. I don't officially know. And it may be Georgia too. My great whatever amount of greats grandmother. Well, actually, yeah, because I have a white tea palm color grandfather on that side, and he gave his children by my grandmother a bunch of land in Georgia. So I don't know if it started in Georgia. Like, I can't pin that down. But I am FBA. I do have my father is one half Honduras, but we don't have nothing to do with none of that. Matter of fact, I completely forget I am that. And I'm like, I should do something, right? These people get rounded up.
Got you.
No. But yeah, I am absolutely FBA through and through. I'm sorry, like, as far as immigration goes, I don't want people getting hurt. I don't want, I wish the best for everybody. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be, I'm more concerned about, my situation and like obviously your other FBAs. And it's actually been a really interesting experience that we all end up like on the same wavelength mostly. Like we'll be thinking, like somebody will say something that I was just thinking like early in the day, and I'm like, what the heck? What? And then it's just like really weird. I mean, it's weird in a good way.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's, and this is my opinion, I feel like there's a spiritual connection because of all the suffering that our ancestors went through. It's sort of like it trauma bond, I guess. I don't want to call it that though, because I feel like that's negative.
Right.
But I feel like it connected all of us because they figured out, listen, we can't be whatever tribe we are. We have to work together. If we don't work together, we're not going to make it. And I honestly feel like I am a Christian, so I'm just going to say that. I feel like God said, like, protected us or protected our ancestors and now protecting us with that ability to be able to connect to each other. Basically, I'm not, okay, so I obviously can't stop Kamala from being president by myself, obviously, right?
Right.
So
you speak Spanish?
Spanish?
Yeah. No?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
I never met my Honduras grandfather. He was gone way before I came along.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Damn.
way before I came along.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't, So, is there anything else you wanted? I actually have not been looking down at the chat.
No, that's good. Unspoken. How you feel about her point, unspoken?
What I mean, you there was a lot there.
Sorry, when I'm nervous, I tend to just ramble, and yeah,
No,
I'm
you
not.
good.
But I don't really know what point to focus on. Because
Well, lineage. I mean, she was saying that she FBA. Her father's from Honduras.
No,
You
no,
know what
no,
I
no,
mean?
no, no. My grandfather's from Honduras.
Her great grandfather's from Honduras, but her parents is black.
Yeah.
FBA standing on business.
okay. Your great grandfather was from Honduras.
Well, no, my father's father is from Honduras. My father is one half FBA and one half I guess Hispanic. My mother is full FBA. Well, I mean, yeah, we're not gonna count the indigenous. We're not even gonna go in that direction because I was actually quite shocked at how much indigenous blood that I actually had.
Right.
I'm like, okay, well, where's the African that came off the ship? I'm like looking, I'm like, don't tell me they were, because I honestly didn't believe. I don't know. It was just I didn't necessarily believe this, like the whole we were already here thing. That confused me. But whenever I did my family tree, it came back, and I was like, well, dang, I guess we were already here.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah. So with my indigenous heritage would be Creek and Seminole.
Oh, Creek and Seminole. Okay. All right. So we in the tribe.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned that we needed a way to verify people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all you have to do is trace your ancestry basically back to like anything 1860 back, like because that was like right before slavery obviously ended. See what I'm saying? So, and there was no Black immigrants really coming into the country like that during that time. Nobody but the Europeans really were moving like that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, and census records are really they're pretty much they're public pretty much. So you just simply have to find an ancestor that's on the rolls.
So what would you say? Will we just certify people? Let's say we were saying we're gonna certify people. What would we do? Give them like a little card?
No. Basically, so I don't really care if someone wants to fake and be FBA, whatever. I don't care about that. This isn't a group. It's yeah. They could be like that that woman that was pretending to be Black. You know what I'm talking about? Rachel something. Anyway, basically the reason why I said verify is in order to move forward with any reparations, everything has to be like narrowed down. If they find so let me give you an example. African American. Well, Elon Musk could be African American. See, they can make this. How would we decide who to give it to? I mean, there's so many African American. I mean, anybody could be African American. Okay, so then we had, I think, it was ADOS, I believe. One of the Fox hosts, I forgot what her name was. She actually tweeted. She's like, "What kind are you mean American descendants of slaves or?" Like she was saying that you need to narrow it down even more because then basically now you're inviting all the Caribbean, anybody that was, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But FBA is genius because it solves that problem legally. It solves that problem. It narrows it down. It gives it a beginning and an end. There's a way to verify. And pretty much, obviously we have injury, so to speak.
Yeah. Go ahead, unspoken.
Actually spend on this.
Unspoken. Go ahead, fam.
Yeah. I think I see what she's saying. She's just saying trace lineages back through census records. Um, but that's something that can easily be done. And that's really honestly, I'm more of the paper record route. I don't believe in that whole what is it, 23andMe and Black Ancestry, that whole DNA testing stuff. That's a pseudoscience. You can't trust that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I think paper route is the only way to go, or word of mouth from your peoples, because your people a lot of times will tell you the older generation will tell you like they'll know like for sure where you're from.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
no, I'm not paying. Once I found out that it wasn't officially a thing, like it wasn't official science, I'm not paying them $200 to tell me something that's not. No, I'm good with that. My grandmother, actually, my family actually just, like you said, just told me, and then I just simply made a family tree. And now I know what you need to do is you need to find that person on the census over and over again, and then you just link it, and basically you're creating you're trying to put together a puzzle, so to speak, because they had such common names back then, but I 100% agree with you on the DNA test. I would not, and plus I feel like we really need to not put a financial burden on each other, because we understand that right now is really hard. And plus, I feel like I would like this to sort of be like we're all working towards our goal of being recognized and making sure that they can't erase us. And like, because I feel like as part of reparations, we should make it where they have to teach our history. Like they can't change it. Like they can't change it around. Like this right here has to be in the textbook. You can't just like change it. Because I never knew that Haiti had a revolution, and several other things. They didn't. Listen. They did not. That was not in the textbook. I never knew about this. This is international history or African history, but it's just an example. I didn't know that we had kingdoms. Sunho. I cannot speak. Mali. I know about Mali. Mali. Excuse me. And yeah, I didn't know though that I didn't know anything about that. They didn't teach us that. So there was lots of gaps, and I feel like the thing that's going to keep like that fights racism is obviously whenever you're next to the person, you have to admit that they're human. Like if you're in contact with them, and also learning the history. I feel like whenever they learn the history, they're like, I don't want to be that person. I'm just thinking out loud. But yeah, what are you guys' opinion on that? What exactly do you just on the reparations front? Just as an example, what is your draft, so to speak? Personally, like both of you, like.
That's a Discord thing.
Oh my God! Shoot, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
That's cool, but I wanted to. You said something about Haiti. You've been saying things about Haiti.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Well, yeah, I didn't know that they had a revolution. I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna be honest though. That's one thing I definitely can say I disagree with you on.
What?
Like, first of all, that's an international history.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That was just an example.
I'll be honest. I'm just gonna say it. I'll be honest. That was a bad example.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying basically the erasure of Black people. Anything that's Black.
Why do we have to fight for other ethnic
We're not.
groups?
Okay, hold on.
That's a different ethnicity and a group, and that's a different country. Period.
We're not. Okay, I'm not saying fight for anything. What I'm saying
if that would be a part of our reparations package, we're fighting to protect their history.
What are you talking about? That's not what I said. I used it as the example of why we should make our history part of the reparations. Make it so they can't change our history. that happened in America. I'm not. I just used it, like I said, as
So
an example.
it's a bad
Okay.
example. Why isn't there a FBA
What?
example you could have used?
Not off the top of my head at this moment in time. There's probably several examples, obviously, but
I can give you one. I never knew MLK had that speech about we coming for the check until I watched it on Water God's stream. That's a part of my history.
oh wait, you didn't know? I knew about the yeah, I knew about that.
But I'm just giving you an example. I'm just saying that's why it was a bad example.
Well, I mean, it would have to be something that I don't know or I wasn't taught. See what I'm saying? So if I already knew about, that letter, I mean, that he was becoming more radical, more so like Malcolm, and that's why they knocked him off, supposedly, allegedly. But yeah, I basically though, and hopefully we can agree on this. I would like to make it where our history is concrete and there's no changing it. There's no slavery wasn't that bad. There's no, forced migration. What's that thing they're saying now? Forced immigration, forced something, or forced something like that. But they're just like downplaying the fact of the matter we're not immigrants in any manner or shape or form.
Right.
And we didn't ask to, we didn't walk ourselves over here like everybody else. But I just, like I said, I just want to protect what's ours. That's plain and simple.
Got you. Plain and simple. Yeah, it's a lot of things that we could have did. I don't know. I think your phone. It's a lot of things that we did. We could shed light on us, but when you talked about the revolution, it was. But that's something that you learned about. But the chat was like, shout out to Donna C, man. But we just was touching on this Trump topic.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I
No,
don't
no,
know
no.
anything about Antifa. I don't know nothing about them to really give an opinion on them. But as far as the Lions go, they're fraudulent, discard. They can no longer, we did the thing. Basically, the Panthers told them to go and find And then last time, actually, somebody showed a video of him living in a building without lights or something like that. And he was asking for donations, something about he also said his truck wasn't working and all that good stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think that I'm really happy that they stopped that because I wasn't feeling that Black Panther remix.
Right. We went over that, but we were just on Trump and Black History Month. How FBA talking points and Trump is getting out the talking points. So I was running over that.
Oh, you asked me
No,
what
you good. It wasn't. No.
like Trump.
This just a panel, so you didn't have to. I wasn't just asking you. I was just speaking on the panel. That's good, but we got a good.
Sorry, I misunderstood you. I'm so sorry.
No. You good.
But I'm just gonna say one thing on the Trump thing. Neither one of these parties are for us. I feel like I shouldn't assume, but I just sort of feel like everybody knows that at this point. Neither one.
The best thing you said all night. That's the best thing. Go ahead.
They haven't. Okay, I'm about tangibles. Okay, if I don't get anything, I'm not going to take my butt. Most likely, the couch is gonna win. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just, I feel like everybody else gets their own anti-hate bill. Did you read that anti-hate bill that we did for our lovely small hat friends? That thing,
there you go.
I'm looking at that thing and I said, hold on, y'all said y'all can't say you can't refer to FBA or you have to make it broad or whatever, but you refer to them just fine right here. But yes, my thing, I think that we should ask for the end of is it qualitative immunity for police officers, and obviously reparations. And we should not take any. We're going to a panel. We're going to a survey. We're going to basically, we need to study it and all that. The delaying. We shouldn't really. We need to put like a beginning and end date on anything. make it where it's like concrete, sort of like, you know, you said you were going to do it this day, whatever. And if they don't do it, then that's evidence.
I like what you're saying about the no parties and the reparations. That's you speaking our language now. You speaking our language.
How do you feel about the immunity part, like the police ending that police? I mean, and I understand it's a state thing, but there's things that they can do at the federal level that can get it moving at the state level.
I mean, immunity is cool, but it's it's other policies that I feel like is way more important to me than that. We got a lot of other
I thought
policies.
we were doing multiple ones.
Yeah. But I mean, I definitely would want, if an officer is wrong, he don't got immunity. But we're trying to have policies that'll push us for our indigenous classification. Number one.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't. Now, forgive me for that.
Taxes, a lot of stuff. But a lot of stuff is for the, we ain't go just give everything out on the.
Okay. Okay. So let me just say something on that real quick.
And land your plane. Yeah. Listen, go ahead and then land your plane on that. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna end it with this right here. Okay. If you're talking about like the breakdown of the financials or whatever, like we shouldn't have to pay income tax or whatever like that, I put that all underneath reparations in my mind. So I'm like, okay, this is all in this bucket, and I don't disagree with anything. Pretty much, I feel like we should have whatever we ask for because hey, we built the whole entire thing. But I just sort of divide it into big chunks. Now the last one, what was the anti-hate bill that specifically says they have to specifically put our ethnic group in the bill. They have to say it, but it's something. I know it sounds silly, but historically it's important because every single policy that's been passed supposedly for Black people, we have not benefited, and we have been. They basically came through the back door and gave it to everybody else. Affirmative action, everybody seems to be benefiting just great, besides really us, because I live in Florida and they don't do affirmative action. So no good for me.
Okay.
DEI. Oh, I'm done. DEI, you didn't benefit from that. Okay, go ahead.
The chat wanted to ask, how old are you?
34.
Okay, you're a millennial. We millennials in here too. No, you good. They say you sound young. So, but we're gonna change the we're gonna get on another subject. I want to get with Unspoken Vibe. My boy Unspoken, you still there?
Yes, sir. I'm just chilling right now.
Chilling right now. I wanted to get your I wanted to get your point on this about the Epstein. How you feel about? Do you feel like they just bringing the Black people in on the Epstein case? I had somebody reach out to me about a picture I posted. How you feel about that Epstein and Black people? Just sniggling and giggling about it.
Oh yeah, most definitely they're just bringing in the Black people to kind of divert away from them, because they did. I recently found out they did the similar thing to Michael Jackson. Like there was a whole actor who tried to expose the people in Hollywood, and and they were trying to put it on Michael Jackson, and he was like, no, it wasn't Michael, it was other people. And he made like actual police reports, and he was and they brought him up because of the Epstein files. So yeah, they just trying to kind of divert the attention away from all the powerful white tea people that are on that list. And I believe majority of them that are on that list did some crazy stuff. All the wild allegations. I watched a video of someone made a model on his island, bro. That man had like what is it? I forget the name of the statues, but they're demonic statues on his island, bro. He has a staircase that leads up to one demonic statue. Goes nowhere. They call it the staircase to nowhere.
What?
Yeah, you gotta look into it, bro. I believe it though. Yeah, they do some double stuff.
So, but my thing is, do you think anything gonna come behind it?
Nah, absolutely not. Honestly, after listening to it and reading into it and seeing him try to divert attention, I don't even think that man dead.
For real. I've been saying that, bro. I don't think he did either. I think he's still living, man. I think too much power, too much money, anything.
Yeah, they released them emails. That man was getting funding to create birthing birthing plantations for himself, and then he had funding for create human cloning. And they were high profile individuals he's emailing about this for. And I was just like, that's crazy. And then they block out a lot of the names. They even had a Harvard professor in one of them. And his email, he said, "I'm so glad I didn't kill anybody. Amazing experience and hospitality you offered me while I was there." So I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of shady stuff. But the powers that be, they got enough money to kind of cover everything up. First of all, they have no camera footage of the night that man supposedly died. Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
the guard was nowhere to be found. And then
It ain't
some
that it's nowhere to be found. It was like it was manipulated. Somebody
Exactly.
intentionally took those spaces out. That's how we know it was set up. He's still living, man. I'm telling you.
I believe that too, bro. But yeah. Nah, and so Puffy wild, but Puffy ain't have nothing on on what they doing, bro.
Big facts, big facts, big facts. Salute, Mama Lisa. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, I'm gonna read the chat a little bit. They're going to cover everything up. Yeah, they're gonna cover everything up, in my opinion. It's just too damning. Too many people that was involved that I don't feel like. But I don't like how they, seem like they throwing some black people around.
Yeah,
I,
facts. All them names blocked out, but somehow they leave Jay-Z and Pusha T's name
mm-hmm.
unblocked. Come on, man.
Yeah, like they putting the black people name in it that we know we don't get down like that. So SPN didn't even. Yeah, they said SPN didn't even like black people. It's like they always want to drag us into something. I'm telling you, that's why they love to have black people around, because you could just always throw it on them.
Facts make it the scapegoats.
Yeah, they'll make us the scapegoats and be the talking points of the news channels. Earl, salute, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna be on 15 more minutes, man, and then we're gonna Mama Lisa, real talk. What Mama Lisa at? Earl said stay on FBA business. Yeah, it did. It did destroy. Shout out to Mickey Jones. Mickey Jones be on here standing on lineage. She didn't say cash reparations. Y'all going in. We all know that Epstein was literally racist. So it kind of makes me kind of odd. Yeah. I mean, they saying he was racist, They definitely putting it out there. But yeah, y'all, we got some more content dropping in the morning.
Do you mind to say something real quick?
Go ahead.
If you want to test me on my knowledge, that's fine. But just randomly at 1:00 in the morning, wanting to pop quiz me, I will put you together a freaking PowerPoint and let you go ahead and have it. Okay? I have a whole master's degree. Do not try me. Okay? I don't know what y'all problem is. Okay? I don't know what the problem is. But if you're gonna be with this negative energy, we're not gonna get anywhere. All they're gonna do is creep through and divide and conquer like they always do. And then we're back to square one. That's all I have.
You responded to the chat.
Yes, this whole entire she knows nothing. Honey, it's 1:00 in the morning. It's 1:00 in the morning. I'm just getting out of my work and all this other stuff. And I didn't know I was going to be pop quiz African American history and whatever. If you would have told me, like I would say, hold on, maybe we can come back tomorrow and I have my PowerPoint ready to go. But if the chat would like to ask me something to see if I am not truly uninformed, you're welcome to do so. I take any challenge.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and were you saying uninformed about the mortality rate for Black women? Let me go ahead and link you for that. Okay, I'm gonna send a link. Okay, we die the most, pretty much on everything. Obviously, systematic racism. We expect to be dying the most. But like I said, whatever you want to ask me, you're welcome to ask me. But if you want to do a pop quiz on African American history, respectfully,
Well, yeah, we gonna keep
listen at
everything
1 o'clock in the
respectful.
morning.
Donna C said that she'll give you some books or whatever. But
I don't need it. Well, why would she give me books?
I mean, hey, I don't think it's that deep because I'll be honest. Every time I come on the stream, sorry about that. There's a lot of intelligent people that hop on the panel. I don't think you're unintelligent at all. Like Corey, 2 Cents, the other people that hopped on the panel the other night. What was his name? Started with an A, I think. He was cooking.
Yeah. I can't think of it. Yeah. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. So I always learn something from others on the panel in the chat. Don't take it too at heart. If you just be genuine and
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I expected a little bit more from us per se. I didn't expect us to be acting like basically everyone else. Because I feel like you. Oh, so go ahead.
Now, I don't think they're not personally attack you. There's just been some people that have hopped on the panel and in the chat previously that have had impure intentions. So there's a little bit of skepticism. But as long as you be genuine, and you stay, you're all about.
Who's the
all about
tether?
that.
First of all, baby, I'm not a tether. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Don't let the
I am
chat
not a
listen.
tether. And also, one more thing. Also,
Yeah.
I don't need any books from anybody. Also, if something else, somebody said something in the chat. Now it's like invading me. Doggone it. Something about if you go on and sounding whatever. Well, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're like coming off of a 8-hour shift. Look, I'm tired. Okay, quite honestly, I don't want to do a pop quiz. I'm not quite interested in that. And also, I'm the type of person I have to gather my thoughts. Otherwise, it's just gonna be all over the place.
Right. You ain't gotta listen. You ain't gotta be going back and forth with people in the chat. Just, be genuine. People are always gonna feel how they feel, so you can't too much get caught up in all of that. But
you're 100% right. And one last thing. Y'all keep saying history, but no one's put anything in the chat. You're not asking me nothing. So how do you know I don't know history? Okay. Like I said, you haven't put anything in the chat, so you're all talk. None of you know history, as far as I'm concerned. Go ahead and, like I said, put it in the chat and bring it on.
Right. We ain't go. We let's keep this positive before we close out. We ain't even, like he said. Right. She got her master. She, it been people in the chat that came through. How long you been on you probably just jumped on the channel, but it been a lot of people came on the channel that had different views. It got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, no, I'm completely new to all of this technology, quite frankly. So that right there is also why I'm a little all over the place, because I'm not used to this. Usually I'm just, talking on one screen and everything's just good.
Right. So that could have been, you know what I mean? That could have,
Yeah, and also one thing. I don't think that having your degree is all and everything. But if you do have an advanced degree, that means you have to know how to do research and you have to know how to find stuff. That's what I'm saying. So whenever I say I have a master's degree, I know how to find, I know what research papers are. I know what I'm looking at. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Not saying that if you don't have a master's degree, there's something wrong, because actually, whenever I was reading it was a book. What was it? Something about the uneducation of the Negro. Sorry, it's invading me. I'm sorry. I'm getting it mixed up. But basically, he was saying that the Black people, the problem was that we went for degrees instead of going for trade. that historically we were more, we had more trade and more talent in that than the YT people. And then all suddenly they convinced us to go for degrees, which was a trap.
So you feel like a trade is better than a degree?
Yes.
Got you.
Yes, because think about it. You are going to be making money while they're out there getting a degree. You're not going to have student loans 6 figures. And also, it's more, you're more useful. Okay. Who cares if you have a master's degree in education or whatever? Can you fix this sink? Can you fix this toilet? Can you, you're, like I just feel like it's better just to get a trade. But I was too far in.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Trades are greater. I agree with that.
Yep. And I feel like there has to be some court like some kind of planning if we want to close the wealth gap. We can't all go to school for social work. Like we have to sort of plan this out. You see what I'm saying? Like if we notice that, for example, we have a whole, like we don't have a lot of people in tech, and that's where a lot of money is at. But we don't, we pretty much seem to lean towards the humanities or social work and everything like that, which makes sense. We do like to help people. But like I said, just some ideas.
Right, man. So what we do is on the back end, we try to talk about a lot of stuff that's going to advance the community, man. Yeah, tonight we talked about, the topic was Antifa, the Lion Party, controlled by the left. We got to get out the plantation. I'm gonna let Unspoken close us out, land your plane, man. I'm gonna be scheduling that meeting on the Discord. But Unspoken, man, go ahead and close us out and land your plane on that topic, and we're gonna wrap it up. Black women like to help people. Herschel in the building.
Facts. Antifa, and the Lion Party, yeah, definitely, in my opinion, funded by the Democrat in some way, shape, or form. They some type of alliance. I don't trust them. Also, shout out to everybody in the chat. Chat's been cool. Shout out to everybody that hopped on the panel. And everybody in the chat that's also talking about doing everything, on the back end, putting in real work. So yeah, salute to everybody. Thanks again, Water God.
For real. Appreciate that, man. So yeah, man, that's what it's about. I appreciate everybody joining the chat, man. Everybody who tapped in. Florida touched in on the first time out of Gainesville. Salute to you for jumping in. I know the chat. Can't be worried about the chat all the time. They just doing their observation. But shout out to Earl, Herschel, Donna C. It's always good, man, mingling and talking to y'all on the chat. Y'all know we go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. We go at 10:30. After I spend my little family time. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. We gotta get more we're gonna get more going on the Discord, but we're gonna have some more. Y'all look out for that video tomorrow I got about they trying to influence the kids to go out there and protest, man. But I love and appreciate y'all, man. It's always a good time vibing with family. Y'all don't understand, man. Anytime I can kick it with my FBA family, it's always a good time. So y'all keep being you, man. Keep showing up, and let's keep getting the business and standing on the business. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute to everybody. Love, love.